Please welcome Nayana Panu.
Algorithms. Almost all of us have them now. They're that invisible system on our phone that decide everything we see, from news to videos to even the very first opinions we hear. And this has created something very interesting in our modern society. It causes this situation where in modern age, we can both interpret things, two people can hear the same story, the same event, they can go through the exact same situation and come out with two very different interpretations of the same thing. That brings us to our literacy crisis. National literacy studies show that many adults are struggling to understand and comprehend upper level reading and interpretation. That includes things like credibility bias. Sorry. So this includes things like media bias, credibility, interpretation of the languages that we use, and they're all distorted really heavily just based off of what we're able to interpret from them. So I'm an English major, and that means I get this question all the time. What are you going to do with that? English, history, the humanities, where does this field take us? And to that, I love the question. I assume it's meant in good faith and with lots of fun, but there's also this underlying assumption that the humanities are fading. They're interesting, inspiring, but they're luxuries we can't continue to afford anymore. And so that brings us to another point that we're seeing in literacy, which is mass market paper books have been discontinued in the printing press. We have moved entirely to ebooks and audiobooks and digital media, which is amazing, but unfortunately it restricts some of the imagination and creativity of works that were published years before that have been sort of following this mass market ideology. Really, the humanities follows us, humans, it's right in the word, and so being able to look at that really matters and seeing who we are. Literature shares perspectives with us so that we can understand one another. History gives us the ability to see the present and the past, and to understand how narratives are shaped and distorted through history. Philosophy teaches us the ripple effect and how to use ethical complexities to understand our reactions and our reasoning. The arts teach us to imagine lives beyond our own, to turn these struggles that humans go through into something meaningful and beautiful that everyone can see and share. It's this technology that really puts us forward in society. It goes hand in hand with all of the artificial intelligence and computers that we actively talk about when we discuss progress. We often forget all of the human concepts that go into those designs, like the people that just make the art that you're then viewing on your computer and the home screens. All of that comes from other people's creativity and output. History has shown us that it really does stem from people and technology together. The printing press gave us ways to expand words and ideas hundreds of times faster than we had previously. The Industrial Revolution changed economies and societies entirely, and the internet connected billions of people almost overnight. But it was also at the hands of people with backgrounds in humanities and art and creativity that we were able to do these things. So you probably know STEM, science, technology, engineering, math. Everyone knows it. There's also SHAPE. That's social sciences, humanities, arts for the people, and the economy. These two fields have long been separated. I didn't even know SHAPE existed for a while because STEM is so heavily pushed. But in reality, we need to work on combining these two things together so that we can create a stronger infrastructure within our society. Imagine innovation that is is guided by ethics, where literacy understands power, control, and consequences entirely, where we can create new things that matter both for the advancement in our technology, but also for the advancement of individuals and what they want in life. It's those things that can ground us and support us the most. As we look towards moving onwards and upwards, I think it's most important that we understand how to take the humanities with us. And I think it's very important that in order to do that, we remember that it's not just engineers and scientists in charge of our world, or just writers or artists who make out all the beautiful things that we see. It's these two groups of people coming together to create something very beautiful that then help us change the world. And so if we want to continue to move on and have some great progress, I think it's important that we reframe the way that we structure these ideas. Thank you so much.